Today, we confront one of the most profound questions in philosophy and neuroscience. Does free will exist? Robert Sapolsky, a neuroendocrinologist, primatologist, and MacArthur Genius Grant recipient, presents a compelling case in his book, Determined: A Science of Life Without Free Will. His conclusion? Free will is an illusion. This idea reshapes our understanding of morality, justice, and even personal identity. Let's delve into the evidence. Let's begin by defining free will. Sapolsky argues that for free will to exist, actions must be independent of biological and environmental influences. He challenges us to find evidence of behavior arising without cause, a challenge that remains unmet. Determinism, by contrast, asserts that every action is the result of prior events. French polymath Pierre-Simon Laplace imagined a superintelligence that, knowing the position of every particle in the universe, could predict every future moment and explain every past one. In this view, the universe operates like clockwork, leaving no space for free will. Modern physics complicates this view with concepts like chaos theory and quantum randomness. But Sapolsky argues that unpredictability does not equate to freedom. It simply means the rules are more complex. Sapolsky's case against free will is rooted in neuroscience. He highlights the story of Phineas Gage, whose personality dramatically changed after a brain injury. Gage's experience underscores the extent to which biology dictates behavior. This principle extends to everyday life. Factors like low blood sugar, sleep deprivation, or chronic stress impair decision-making. As these influences accumulate, the space for free will narrows. The amygdala governs fear and aggression, while the prefrontal cortex regulates impulses. Trauma or hormonal changes can disrupt these systems, altering behavior. Sapolsky argues that our intentions arise from these processes, not from independent choice. Hormones like testosterone and oxytocin further illustrate this point. Testosterone can lower the threshold for aggression, while oxytocin fosters trust within groups but distrust toward outsiders. These mechanisms show how deeply biology shapes behavior. Not all agree with Sapolsky. Philosophers like Daniel Dennett advocate for compatibilism, the idea that free will can coexist with determinism. They argue that freedom lies in how we respond to our circumstances. But Sapolsky contends that no behavior escapes its biological and environmental roots, making true independence impossible. If free will is an illusion, what does this mean for morality? Sapolsky argues that holding individuals morally responsible for actions they cannot control is unjust. He proposes a justice system focused on prevention and rehabilitation rather than punishment. Historical parallels exist. Once, epilepsy was seen as demonic possession. Today, it is understood as a neurological condition. Similarly, recognizing the biological basis of behavior could lead to greater compassion and systemic reform. Sapolsky's determinism challenges us to rethink the concept of agency. While the notion that our choices are illusions may seem disheartening, it also offers a new perspective. By understanding the constraints of biology and environment, we can foster empathy and build a more equitable society. Perhaps the path forward lies in acting as though we have free will, striving for ethical behavior and personal growth, while recognizing the profound influences that shape us. What are your thoughts on free will? Is it a comforting illusion or something more? Share your perspectives in the comments. And join us again for more explorations into the frontiers of science and philosophy. This is ThinkLab.